Trump might not be arrested after all. It turns out that Bragg guy, turns out he kind of broke the law. Withholding evidence. He only picked 6 emails out of a total of 300. Now doing so, if you saw my cousin Vinny, they have to show all evidence, and he didn't do that, which could call for a misdemeanor, or completely ruining the case as a whole. Also, they found a 2018 letter saying that Stormy Daniels' horseface actually did lie, that she admitted that she lied about the whole 2016 scandal thing just to get money, which they purposely withheld from the judge. So that's 2 accounts of, breaking the law. In other words, Bragg never even studied law. Hell, even I knew about this, and all I have for a law degree is watching my cousin Vinny a few hundred times. It turns out that trying to prosecute somebody over a misdemeanor, which never even happened, doesn't mean you're excused from learning about the actual rules about the law and how to study law. So yeah, Trump, he's safe. He's safe now. They tried to get him for like the 100th time over something stupid, and it didn't work because they never do their research. So yeah, Trump is not safe. He might not be arrested or indicted after all. So yes, thank you for that. But another news, a mysterious powder was going to be sent to Bragg, right? About a van full of white powder. They're trying to frame the MAGA Republicans again for it, but it didn't really turn out. From my knowledge, nothing really happened from that. It was more like a ploy trying to frame us conservatives again. Doesn't really work. Mostly because they never cover their tracks. They have a little paper trail leading right back to them every single time. Like if Jussie Smollett, he gave those 2 black guys checks. He wrote his name on 2 checks for a little amount of money and pay them in checks. Why would you pay someone in... Well, that's a little paper trail going back to you. I'm pretty sure that's how they actually found out about the whole, fake story. Because when those 2 guys gave the checks to the bank, they're Jussie Smollett, I heard about him. He was attacked by 2... Wait a minute, there's 2 of you here. And these checks are for money too from Jussie Smollett. And the date says it was on this day he was attacked. Something doesn't add up. So yes, they never learn. They never learn to cover their tracks appropriately unless you're Clinton. I'm not going to go on that subject unless I want to commit suicide. Hint, hint. But in other news, Trump just got done with a Texas rally, and I wish I was there, but outdoors, everything's outdoors. So yes, I'm pretty sure Bragg is now no longer bragging about, I'm not taking on Trump, I'm the man who takes on Trump. No, Bragg. Next time you try to do something that can take down the Donald, maybe actually study law. Now, imagine the fact that Trump isn't really a citizen of, he doesn't really live in New York. So, he lives in Mar-a-Lago, Florida. We all know that. So, he would want to prosecute a foreign basically, and not fun, basically, I don't know the proper terminology for this, but basically, I don't think if you're a district attorney of one state, you can prosecute someone living in a different state, or if they were a citizen at that time, because Trump was a private citizen at that time. He could actually do that. Okay? He wasn't president until 2017. But then in 2018, it was revealed in a document that that they did go to trial over it in 2018. Stormy Daniels actually admitted that I don't know how many times I had to repeat this, but the Democrats and the liberals won't just listen. She lied about it. She admitted that she lied about it just for money. So the whole case is now gone. They have no evidence. They have nothing now. They have nothing to prosecute the Donald. And what does he do? What does Trump do? He brushes the whole thing off, goes to a rally, made hundreds of thousands of people adore him even more. And just another Tuesday for the Trump. So yes, I wonder what they're going to try next time. Maybe they're going to arrest him for littering. They're going to try everything in the book to arrest Trump over. So I bet they're going to try to put him in federal jail for jaywalking. They just won't give up. They just won't give up. Dear God. They keep trying to get Trump over most stupid things. They thought they were going to do big time for January 6th. Nothing happened. They thought they were going to do big time for the tax returns. Nothing happened. The mail-out raid. Nothing happened. So did they actually believe that this was going to be the final nail for Trump? They've been saying that since 2017, this is the final nail for the Trump campaign. This is the final nail for the Trump administration. This is the final nail for almost 5 years. CNN, MSNBC, and CBS were saying this was the final nail of the campaign for Trump. How many final nails are there gonna be? But I think the coffin is gonna look like a piece of metal by then. And even if they did somehow arrest Trump, all that we're gonna do is make him more popular. Because remember, any press is good press. Not to mention the fact that it actually got some Democrats on Trump's side, because if they were to put federal charges on him for a misdemeanor, then some of the voters were like, wait a minute, if they could put Donald Trump in federal jail over a misdemeanor, what do they do if I do something as minor as that, huh? You see, this had happened when you use fear and intimidation to try to control people. It just don't make more people go against you. The same thing happened with the communists, the fascists, the socialists, the Marxists. Turns out if you use fear and intimidation to attack your opponents, your own people aren't really going to be your allies, because if this is how you treat your enemies, I don't want to see how you treat your friends. Seriously. I mean, that's why most people left the fascist party. Because they were like, hey, this Hitler guy, he's not really treating everyone else fairly. And so I'm gonna leave here, sitting with the socialists and the communists. And that's why most people are leaving the Democrat Party. The DOJ's weapon is only fear, intimidation, and guilt. And guilt can go so far until you become, okay, I'm done with being guilty over something I didn't do. And with fear, I sometimes you have to stop being fearful about the party. Sometimes you have to stop being so fearful and worried about things, because the more and more you do about that, the more and more they die about the bars. That's why that one Democrat from, I think it was Mississippi, who now joined the GOP. Because turns out going woke really does make you go very broke, both in the wallet and in the head. So yes, hopefully this week we'll see what's going on with the whole Bragg thing. But yes, The Donald, I told you the Donald had Liz in the bag. He wasn't gonna take this lying down. So yeah, he called them out. He called out on their bullshit before they could get the drop on him, and now they're all so scared that they completely ruined their own case. So I just had to laugh about it. It's just so bloody silly and stupid. They tried to kill him so many times. They would never win. But this is for a lesson. This is also so another lesson. Stay. No, not stay in school. The schools are full of pedophiles. How about this for a lesson from the Hans Gutenberg Show? Don't vote woke, or else your wallet will be broke.